ZBM TV9, Bermuda.
Save $2.40 per 5-pound bag of red potatoes, only $4.59. Perfect for your fish cakes, Ocean's finest codfish. 16-ounce bag, only $5.99. Great for baking, frying, and roasting. Crisco vegetable oil, 32-ounce bottle, only $4.69. Drink the real thing, Coca-Cola soda, 6-pack cans, only $5.89. Home authentic flavors. Wishbone salad dressings, 8-ounce bottles, just $1.99. Have a wonderful and safe Easter holiday from the marketplace.
You can count on us.
Live from Bermuda Broadcasting, this is ZBM TV9 News.
Good evening, everyone. It's Thursday, April the 13th, 2017. I'm Diane Brewer, and thank you for joining us tonight. The Bermuda Health Council tonight speaking out for the first time about the current shortage of hospital beds on the island. Hospital chiefs have estimated that 10% of patients at the new wing really should be discharged, but remain under care due to social reasons. Tawana Wedderburn, the CEO of the Health Council, said her team wasn't necessarily alarmed by the situation, as it's not unique to Bermuda.
It's very difficult to alarm the Health Council because much of what we are seeing in Bermuda are trends that we are seeing in other countries. The population is aging. People are seeking care in places where the care is being paid for. And in this case, when we know that seniors' care in the hospital setting is subsidized, it's not a surprise that we are seeing more seniors seeking care in the hospital setting. I think it challenges us, those of us within the health system who have a responsibility to look for alternative ways of paying for care and ensuring that that care, we are delivering it at the right place, at the right time, in the right setting.
And Mrs. Wedderburn doesn't truly believe that a high occupancy level at the hospital is a bad thing. She added hospital occupancy plays a role in ensuring high standards in the care provided.
The research shows that hospitals should be occupied because occupancy levels help us to deliver good quality care and ensure that the professionals delivering the care are trained and using equipment that is safe. So it is absolutely appropriate for our hospitals to be full. What we want to be sure is that we are receiving appropriate care in the hospital setting, and that care that can be delivered in the community setting is delivered in the community setting.
And we will air more of what Ms. Wedderburn had to say on the issue of health care on our Monday television newscast. In other news, government appears to be making progress in transforming Dockyard into a vibrant business center that offers year-round attractions to visitors and more. It's the view of Premier Michael Dunkley, who recently visited the Dockyard Event Village for the America's Cup to see firsthand the construction progress made. The Premier also telling us the government's plans include a major improvement to the structures of Hamilton and St. George's.
What Bermuda is trying to do under our leadership is not only have Hamilton be a very vibrant business center, but let's Dockyard fix it up so it can be a year-round attraction and extend that season, and do the same with St. George's. So we brought the small cruise ships back into Hamilton and St. George's where people said it wouldn't be done. So we believe that while we were digging out of a deep hole, now people can actually see that light at the end of the tunnel that we've created with the opportunity. The America's Cup is going to enhance that. St. George's with a lot of good things happening there with the cruise ships, and the St. Regis groundbreaking coming up in the very near future, the airport groundbreaking coming up in the very near future again. There's a lot of positive things happening. So now we have to make sure that Bermudians get involved in it. Bermudians can seek the opportunities.
Elsewhere, the Premier is preparing to make two crucial overseas trips on behalf of the island starting next week.
I'm excited to travel to represent Bermuda at what I consider to be critical meetings. There's the World Strategic Forum in Miami next Tuesday and Thursday, and I've been invited to speak on the subject of cultivating an ecosystem of entrepreneurship. It falls on the back of the International Economic Forum that I attended 2 years ago in Toronto, Canada. This forum is a nonprofit organization where they invite world leaders, whether it's in the public sector or the private sector, to come in, and they discuss pressing economic situations. RIMS kicks off in Philadelphia, and so our traditional Bermuda delegation will attend RIMS. I'll be joined by the Deputy Premier and Minister Richards, and I'll be joined by the Economic Development Minister, Minister Grant Gibbons, and the Bermuda team at BDA and the Bermuda Monetary Authority. There's always thousands of people that attend RIMS, and Bermuda has a very prominent position.
Meanwhile, the Premier sees the Good Friday and Easter holidays as very important for the country, one of his favorite holiday periods.
When you look at our traditions of kite flying and hot cross buns and codfish cakes, and then the real meaning behind Easter, there's so much behind the holiday. With Jesus Christ rising up, and the tradition we have around the kites, which is unique in the world for what we do, even though a lot of people go and buy their own kite rather than make kites. Good Friday and Easter give us the unique opportunity to have a longer weekend, and because of the community events that are built up all throughout the island, from one end of the island to the other, it gives people in the community time to get out together and celebrate. And one of the challenges that we no doubt have in our community is that we seem to be too divided at times and just too negative towards each other. So Good Friday and Easter, the meaning behind that religious holiday, provide us that opportunity that we need to come together.
Stay with us. More news in tonight's AccuWeather forecast after the break.
Price Rate is your one-stop shop with something for everyone. Household goods for kitchen, bedroom, and bathroom. Aisles of bulk groceries at value prices. A complete selection of fresh meat and produce. And an extensive range of frozen items to cover every meal. Wines from around the world and beer and liquor at discount prices. Visit Price Right at our 2 locations in Pembroke and Warren. There's always something new and always something for everyone.
In Bermuda, we're getting trained to protect children from sexual abuse.
Each organization needs to look at what they can do and what they can implement in the context of the work that they do and the services that they provide and the way that they provide it. So, for example, what works for the reading clinic is not necessarily going to be exactly what works for the Boy Scouts or what works for a church youth group. And I think that that's one thing that I've been struck with as really being a big positive of the Stewards of Children training is that it helps people from a youth serving organization to be able to figure that out. It gives you the tools to be able to look at it from a really objective standpoint and say, this is what I can do where I work. This is what I can do in my sphere of influence. And that's the most important thing, because that's really the only thing that we have control over. And I think that's a really good thing about the Stewards of Children training.
Join us in protecting Bermuda's children. Visit scarsbermuda.com to learn how.
Calling all dads. You don't want to miss the second annual All-Pro Dad Pancake Breakfast for fathers, father figures, and their children at the Fairmont Southampton Hotel, Saturday, April the 22nd, starting at 8:30 a.m. We have lined up a blue ribbon panel to present and discuss a wide range of parenting issues to assist in helping dads to love and lead their families well. Get your tickets from the 27th Century Boutique or the Sports Center Washington Mall at $25 for adults and $20 for children. That's Saturday, April the 22nd at the Fairmont Southampton Hotel.
One of the most religious holidays of the year is upon us. Bermudians and visitors alike have mixed feelings about how they plan to spend Good Friday and Easter Sunday. Well, our Mike Sharp and Gareth Fletcher visited Hamilton today to find out how residents plan to spend the 2 holidays. Here's what they found.
One of the island's top boxes here. What do you plan for Good Friday and Easter Sunday? What are your thoughts for the holiday?
Good Friday, I'm probably just going to go and hang out in my neighborhood down in Shelley Bay for the Community Fun Day for Hamilton Parish. That's probably be my vibe. That'll support the community. Go on, and Easter Sunday, I'm just be home, relax, and listen to there's hummers up in the sky. My favorite song.
Yeah. Do you have a kite?
Not at the moment, no. I put down my kite making skills for the past couple years. If I had children, I'd probably pick it back up, but right now,
yeah.
No.
What about hot cross buns, and fish cakes?
Well, I'm trying to maintain my weight right now. I've got a fight coming up next month, so I probably won't be indulging too much. But I might have a couple fish cakes and pass on the hot cross buns.
Well, I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to do a little beach. I'm going to do some kite flying, hang out with friends, fish cakes, hot cross buns, spend time with family.
What's your plans for the holiday?
Just some friends around for fish cakes. That's it.
No kite flying?
No kites. Too old for that, Mike.
To try and relax and get some other things done that I need to, work-wise, etc.
Well, I'm going to see relatives tomorrow and maybe get over to Horseshoe Bay and see if I still remember how to fly a kite. The ones I used to build when I was a kid.
Do you remember the fish cakes, hot cross buns?
I remember the fish cake and hot cross buns, and that was what I do remember and have fallen in love with again is the fish chowder with a bit of sherry and a little bit of Black Seal rum.
Well, tomorrow I plan to go down by PHC, check out what got happening, and then make my way east, stop Bayless Bay, St. David's, and I have to be back out of St. David's to go work tomorrow night. So that's how my day is going.
You sound like you're going to be busy.
Yeah, busy.
And Sunday? What about Sunday? Easter Sunday?
Sunday morning I knock off from work. I work 911 fire ambulance, so I knock off at 8 o'clock in the morning, go home, get some rest, and that's about it.
Let me ask you if you have a kite yet.
No, I don't have kites. I don't have small kids. I did send kites to my granddaughter that lives in England, but no kite.
I got my little boy, my honey. We be going down to Davis, enjoying the little go-kart race, and after that it's just free fall wherever I go from there.
Do you have a kite?
Oh yeah, man, I'm a kite lover, man. I'm one of those guys irritates everybody.
Loud hummers?
Loud hummers, very loud hummers.
In other news, the Ministry of Public Works wishes to remind the public that there will be regular access to Horseshoe Bay Beach via the main entrance off South Road during Good Friday only. Vehicles and pedestrians will be permitted to access Horseshoe Bay Beach via the main entrance off of South Road. There will be car parking and cycle parking as well as minibus, shuttle, and drop-off areas. However, as in previous years, there will be no parking permitted along the access road leading down to the parking areas. As members of the public will be aware, the main access to the beach has been closed since improvement works began in late January. It should be stressed that the soft opening of this entrance is for Good Friday only. As of 10 p.m. on Good Friday, the gates will be closed to both vehicles and pedestrians and remain closed to allow improvement works to continue until reopening in May. And take note, the government warns that any vehicles that are left in the parking lot Saturday morning will be towed at the owner's expense. And locally, in a filing with the Bermuda Stock Exchange, BF&M Insurance Group reported shareholders' net income for the year ended 31st December 2016 of $14.4 million. President and CEO John White stated, quote, 2016 was a year of many achievements for BF&M, despite being a year marked by significant loss events. The financial impact of Hurricane Matthew in the Bahamas and Hurricane Nicole in Bermuda amounted to $10.1 million. BF&M's results were particularly pleasing, given that 2016 was the most active hurricane season that the group has ever seen collectively, end quote. Now turning to weather news, a mix of sun and cloud with a few showers for our Good Friday. Here's the latest from AccuWeather headquarters.
AccuWeather is presented by BF&M Insurance Group. We now go to AccuWeather headquarters.
This forecast is brought to you by the BF&M Insurance Group. We have a low pressure system just to our south, and that is bringing in plenty of cloud coverage. That's what we saw today, and it will get even more cloudy as we get into the morning. And the winds are also going to be picking up by Saturday, and we're going to see the temperature drop just by a little bit. Your current conditions, though, a mild 68 degrees for your high, humidity 80%, winds out of the east from 6 to 12 knots, water temperature 68 degrees, waves inside the reef from 1 to 2 feet and outside from 3 to 6 feet. Now looking at your forecast for tonight, it's going to be a pretty mild night, partly cloudy and breezy, 65 degrees. Tomorrow, well, that breeze will continue. We're going to have sunshine though, but also plenty of cloud coverage. The high is 71, the low low is 62. Taking a look at your currents, at your tides, the first high tide, 11:01 p.m. on Thursday, second high tide on Friday at 11:15 a.m. And your getaway forecast, if you want to get away somewhere, take a little break from the tropics. Toronto, 57 degrees, plenty of sunshine. New York, 61 degrees. Boston, a bit cloudy, 57. Atlanta, 82 degrees. It's a bit rainy in Miami, 82 degrees in London. Rain as well, a high of 61. Taking a look at Jamaica, well, they had passing showers as well, 86 degrees. Barbados, 86. And Trinidad, a steamy 93 degrees with passing showers through the region. Taking a look at your 5-day forecast, well, Saturday, that's when we're going to see those winds and clouds move in, and temperatures are going to drop down to 67 degrees. Sunday, even a bit chillier, 66, but sunnier. So it's going to feel like a much nicer day for you, and those winds will also die down. By Monday, 70 degrees for your high with plenty of sunshine. On Tuesday, though, the clouds are going to move in, so it's going to be a bit cloudy for you, but still warm at 70 degrees. To stay tuned to Ocean 89, Power 95, and Inspire 105 for the latest on your news and weather.
AccuWeather was presented by BF&M Insurance Group.
Introducing Create, your style, your way. We at Big Savings Zone understand that you are unique and your style is personal. We know that your home is a reflection of who you are, and that's why you should create it your way. First, choose your style. Second, choose your color. Third, choose your accent pillows. With these 3 simple steps, you can now design your perfect living room. You are one of a kind, and so is your home. So create your style, your way. Exclusively available at Big Savings Zone, Southside, St. David's.
If you're looking for extra savings and free benefits
with car insurance
and home insurance,
Colonial has just the cover you need.
There's a free $250 gift voucher for new home insurance customers too, and 10% car insurance discount if you have home insurance.
With a claim service that's quick and friendly.
We call it cover without added costs.
Call for a quote on 296-3700 or visit cgigroup.com.
Colonial, where people come first.
Bermuda, Saturday, April 15th.
Come to All Boys Point, Hamilton at 7:30 a.m.
for the Colonial Insurance Bermuda 100-Day Challenge
First Public Boot Camp. This spectacular event will be hosted by the Athletic Club.
And will feature Zumba Fit and Zumba Strong. Get that burn on, Bermuda.
Enjoy free registration on the Colonial Insurance Facebook page and on the Bermuda 100-Day Challenge Facebook page.
That's all Saturday, April 15th.
At All Boys Point at 7:30 a.m.
The Colonial Insurance Bermuda 100-Day Challenge Public Boot Camp. This is a King's Life Entertainment Throne production. Live healthy.
And turning to sports, Premier Dunkley offers words of encouragement to young athletes and meet both Carifta teams. Earl Basden has more in tonight's sports package.
With both Carifta teams off to represent the country in track and field and swimming, Premier Michael Dunkley offered words of support.
We're tremendously proud of both teams. We have very strong teams going out there, a larger team than we expected. The Minister of Social Development, Sports, and myself, and Minister Pat Gordon-Pamplin had the opportunity to host them at Camden last Thursday before they went. Very impressed with the quality of the young Bermudians going, their commitment to it, the organization, the coaches behind it. So we're excited. We have a rich tradition in history and a great accomplishments there from way back when, Brandy Benjamin and people like that who blazed the trail. So I'm excited to see the performance, and I know we're going to win. We're going to win a lot there. Bermudians going to be proud of what they do, and this government's pleased to support.
Let's meet our Carifta teams. First, swimming.
Hi, I'm Milan Daly, and a few events that I'm going to be doing for Carifta is 100 free, 50 free, 200 free, 400 free, 400 IM, 100 fly, 100 breast, 200 breast, 100 back, 200 back.
Hello, my name is Evan Farrow. I will be swimming the 1500, the 2 IM, the 1 back, 2 back, and the 100 free.
My name is Ethan Daly, and I'm swimming 200 IM, 200 free, 400 free, 400 IM.
So my name is Ryan Desmond. I'm swimming the 50 free, 100 free, 200 free, 400 free, and 1500 free. Then 200 IM, 50 back, 100 back, 50 fly, and 100 fly. And the 4x200 relay with Jesse Washington, Ethan Daly, and Evan Farrow, and the 4x100 relay with them as well. And I might be doing the 5K.
My name is Jesse Washington. I'll be swimming the 50, 100, 200, 400 freestyle, the 50 and 100 fly, 50 back, and 4 relays.
My name is Sam Williamson. I'm going to Carifta with the Bermuda national team. My events are 100, 200, 50 free, 100 and 50 fly, 50, 100 and 200 breaststroke, and 50 back, and doing the 4x100 freestyle relay.
Hi, I'm Skylar Powell, and in Carifta I'll be swimming the 50, 100, 200, 400, and 800 freestyle, 50 meter and 100 meter butterfly, and the 200 and 400 IM.
My name is Taylor White, and I'm swimming the 200 back, 100 back, 200 fly, and a few relays.
Hi, I'm Gabriella Pittman, and I will be swimming the 100, 200, and 50 back.
My name's Keegan Woolley. I'm 14 years old. I'll be doing 50, 100, 200, 400 free, and 50, 100, and 200 breast.
My name is Jessica Burton. I'm 13 years old, and I'm going to be swimming the 100 and 200 meter backstroke, and then the medley and free relays. Hi, I'm Logan Watson-Brown. At Carifta, I'll be swimming the 50, 100, 200, 400 free, the 50 back, the 100 back, and the 50 fly. Hi, I'm Finn Mosley, and I'm 12 years old, and I'm swimming 6 events, which consist of the 50 free, 100 free, 200 free, 50 back, 100 back, and the 50 fly, and I'm also doing the mixed relay.
Hi, I'm Madeline Moore. In Carifta, I will be swimming 100 free, 100 back, 50 free, 50 back, and 50 fly.
Now, some of the track and field athletes.
Hi, my name is Danilo Brandman. I represent the Bermuda in the Carifta Games. And the events that I'm participating in is the 400 meters, the 4x1, and the 4x4.
My name is John Del Cumberbatch, and I'm going to be doing the 1500 and the 3000 meters.
Good afternoon. My name is Stephen Dew. I will be participating in the under 20 100 meters.
My name is Zakaya Lewis, and I will be participating in under 18 long jump.
My name is Clevante Lodge, and I am competing in 200, 4x100, and 4x400.
Hi, my name is Isaiah Buffalo for the 800 meters.
My name is Ryan Alderbridge, and I will be doing 1500 meters at the Carifta Games.
My name is Michael Deal, and I'm doing relay and long jump.
Hi, my name is Talala Rez, and I'm doing 200 meters for the Carifta Games.
Kevin Miller, I'll be doing high jump. My name is Elisha Darrell, and I am doing high jump and long jump.
My name is Inshane Smith, and I'll be doing high jump.
Hi, my name is Sakari Famous, and I'll be competing in the under 18 high jump.
The 2017 edition of the Legends of Squash will take place April 18th through to the 23rd at the Bermuda Squash Rackets Association Club. The event will feature 7 former world number ones as well as Bermuda's number 1 ranked player, Micah Franklin, who is looking forward to getting the opportunity to compete against this group of talented individuals.
It's a complete honor and a privilege. Some of these guys have been my idols growing up. Some of these guys, when I was just starting, I was watching on TV, and now getting a chance to play against them is going to be an amazing experience. I'm mostly excited, partially nervous, maybe opposite way around, but no matter what, I'm going to give it my all, and I'm excited.
Kamal Levrock and his Cardiff MCCU teammates went down by 1 wicket against Solent on day 1 of the 50-over league. Batting first, Cardiff were bowled out for 193 after 44.5 overs, with Levrock scoring 26 from 41 deliveries. In reply, Solent scored 198 for 9 off of 49.3 overs. Solent were sitting comfortably at 142 for 3, but then found themselves 189 for 9, but they were able to score the required runs for victory. Levrock finished with figures of 7 overs, 1 wicket for 35 runs. Zayla Smith and her 15th ranked Thomas University women's golf teammates finished 6th in the Golf Week NAIA Spring Invite with a score of 643. Smith finished with individual rounds of 83 and 89 for a total score of 172 to finish 25th. Yesterday, Minister of National Security, Senator Jeff Barron, and Minister of Social Development and Sports, Nandi Outerbridge, presented the Bermuda National Athletic Association with a donation of $25,000. The grant was part of the Cashback for Communities program. Receiving the donation on behalf of the Bermuda National Athletic Association was its president, Donna Rayner. The cashback donation will assist Bermuda's athletes in covering expenses associated with the Carifta Games. Bermuda pair Sharon Craig and Wanda Roberts competed in the Ironman 70.3 Florida Triathlon event. Craig finished 5th in the female 55 to 59 age group division with a time of 5 hours, 48 minutes, and 18 seconds. Roberts was the 15th female in the 55 to 59 age group with a time of 6 hours, 30 minutes, and 43 seconds. I'm Earl Baisden with Bermuda Broadcasting Sports.
And now the latest edition of the Michaela Minute highlights Ladies' Day Out.
I'm Michaela, and this is my minute. This one's for all the ladies. Are you looking for something a bit exclusive during the 35th America's Cup? If so, the Ultimate Ladies' Day Out might be the best option for you. See the best sailors on the fastest boats and soak up the vibrant atmosphere in the America's Cup Village this summer with Ladies' Day. It all goes down on May 31st with theme entertainment and special acts including Gita Blakely, Cindy Smith, Liv Mislew, all backed by the One Solution Band. To keep the party atmosphere going, there will be champagne, wine, and exclusive cocktail promotions along with a fashion showcase. Basically, it's the perfect day for you to round up your girlfriends for a day of adult fun in the America's Cup Village. Group tickets are available for grandstand seating and the Longtail Lounge, so bring your friends to Ladies' Day and celebrate in style. For tickets, visit americascup.com/tickets. Anyone who buys a ticket to Ladies' Day by May 28 will automatically enter a draw to win one of 2 prizes. Grand prize, a chase boat experience for the winner and a guest on Ladies' Day. Second prize, a $250 voucher to redeem at the America's Cup Superstore in the America's Cup Village. Winners will be selected at random on May 29th. I'm Michaela, and that's your minute.
Big savings of $2 on local carrots, 4-pound bag, only $4.99. Save more than half price on fresh Purdue chicken thighs or drumsticks, $1.79 per pound. Save 80 cents on a dozen large brown or white eggs, just $1.89. For all your baking, Robin Hood flour, 5-pound bag, only $3.69. Sweet savings on Atlantic sugar, 4-pound bag, only $2.69. Have a wonderful and safe Easter holiday from the marketplace.
You can count on us. In Bermuda, we're getting trained to protect children from sexual abuse.
It made me discover who I am, the person that I lost when I was 10 years old. And I love discovering who I am. And I realize it's okay to say, people will say no. That's okay. Not everyone's going to like me, and I'm not going to like everyone. And I'm comfortable in my body. I wear skirts not because to show off my body, but just because I'm comfortable in it now. I can look in the mirror and smile, whereas before it's like, oh, really? So yes, stewards of children saved my life.
Join us in protecting Bermuda's children. Visit scarsbermuda.com to learn how.
In today's special medical headlines, how a person's weight might lead to migraines and what nutrient helps protect from broken bones. Tarai Trott reports via CBS News.
Magnesium supplements could be the key to preventing bone fractures, one of the leading causes of disability among older adults. Researchers in the United Kingdom studied thousands of men over a 20-year period. They found those with lower blood levels of magnesium had a greater risk of fractures, especially of the hip. Stroke patients who are left partially blind may be able to retrain their brains to see again. The University of Rochester has developed training software to help repair damage to the part of the brain that processes visual input. Study authors say it is the first evidence to show that blindness can be reversed even months after a stroke. And being either overweight or underweight may increase the risk for migraines. Researchers at Johns Hopkins analyzed the results of a dozen different studies. Obese people were 27% more likely to suffer migraines than people of normal weight. Underweight patients were 13% more likely. I'm Tarai Trott with a look at some of today's top health stories from CBS News.
That's our newscast. I'm Diane Brewer. Thank you for joining us. Happy Good Friday. We hope the wind allows for perfect kite flying conditions tomorrow and have a beautiful Easter. Good night.